Hi, it's me and Frankers again. Hang on. There she is, getting in trouble. I just wanted to do a quick hello and welcome to everybody who has just joined us. And I thought we'd do kind of an update here just so we all know what's going on and whatever. So the Cougar here, let me just... We are getting the Cougar into final primer here. I will be taking this up to 400 today, and then we'll be doing the final coat of epoxy sealer on, and then it will be get the jambs painted and then reassembled. And then once it's all reassembled, we'll scuff the epoxy and then we'll start shooting color on it. Excuse me. Again, this is a repaint, not a restoration, and I am only able to work with the car more or less in the state that I got it. I'm not trying to make this car perfect because it would mean starting over. That was not the deal. So, everything is coming along. The only reason I thought anybody might care is because the sooner this car is finished, the sooner the 60 Fury goes in here, and then we were going to work on that every day. I really would love to see that Fury done. The entire process in a year. My goal is that by Halloween, the 60 Fury will be more or less completed. I guess my problem is that I have the Fury and the SM and the Roadster project all going at the same time, and each one of them I just love. I'm having a hard time just concentrating on one or the other. I think the Fury project, a lot of people find that interesting because the car is a lot more relatable than the other two, and the bodywork itself is quite interesting and involved. And, you know, I'm happy with that. It's better than having 3 projects that nobody cares about. The Roadster here, this is a really important thing for me. Another thing that I just want out of here so that we have the garage space, because I have a lot of other plans for other cars I'd like to make. And I'm not going to start anything else until until at least one of these is wrapped up. So, what else is going on? I've got my neighbor's Harley, trying to prep that at the same time. Also trying to prep that boat motor at the same time. I also have, as you can see there, a Citroen DS that I'm doing for a good friend in Montreal. And he wants to fly out here and drive it home. As you can see, it's not quite finished. I did film a certain amount of this process. I would be happy to put some of it together so we can look at. There's some interesting rust repair that we did. I guess I'm not sure how much of it's going to go on YouTube because Citroen projects are pretty much YouTube death. I enjoy them, but you know, it's a pretty obtuse car for mass consumption, so I'm going to, I'm still ambiguous about posting a second Citroen project, excuse me, at the same time. I would be happy to do it. Obviously, I think it's obvious anyway that I don't want to I don't want to post stuff or put a ton of editing into projects that are going to get almost no views at all. The amount of editing that it requires to put these together just means that there's a lot of stuff that I just can't even think about trying to put out, just because the editing takes so much longer than the actual project. Like, that screwing around on the Plymouth video, I mean, we got maybe an hour's worth of work done on that with all the beer drinking, and 12 hours to put the video together, and a day lost on the Cougar. This is the balance I'm trying to find between spending time making videos that are funny and spending time to make videos that are interesting, or videos that are essentially documentary. Yeah, I'm still struggling with that. Nevertheless, we're really making progress on this Cougar, which is #1 right now. Just because I need the space, and this is a car that is not deeply meaningful to me. That's why I've not put any of the video or any of the process. I didn't even record any of the process because, you know, there's 100 muscle car restoration shops out there. I don't really care. Well, let's go have a look around. I'm here in the old sewing room, and I thought that it might be fun if you guys got a preview of the fabric I bought for the Fury. And there it is. It's a velvet paisley, and I gotta do it. And then I bought some white vinyl. I'm still looking for the correct shade of light blue, so I can salvage some of the original interior. But instead of the boring blue fabric in the seat inserts, I thought we'd do something like this, because I do want the car to have kind of a greasy kind of 60s theme to it. So I was very happy to find this. It's very rich looking. It's very it's also funny, and it's incredibly soft and luxurious. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm going to do a diamond pattern with a gold thread, and then we're gonna basically restore the interior seats, except where the blue fabric inserts are. I'm going to use this. Everything else will be more or less original, but the fabric is shot, so I can do, you know, and I know you can buy the right stuff and blah blah, but I don't really care. I'm just gonna have some fun with it. Anyway, that is it looks like mostly blue with a little bit of some other colors in there that I don't know. Very happy with that. As soon as I saw that, I thought that is what this car needs. It needs to have some fun. So anyway, that will be something that I'll be tackling here. Well, I don't really know when I get a chance. The interior obviously is not as critical as getting the body together, but days like today when it's really cold, it's tempting to just sit in here and start sewing. Anyway, hope you guys like it. And here's the white vinyl. Some of the interior will be white, and I don't know, there's a white headliner in these cars that is perforated hardboard that is shot. So I might buy some hardboard and upholster it with the vinyl, and then do some of this to contrast. Again, I'm not ruining anything original. The original stuff's all wrecked, so I can build this in 100 years now. If somebody doesn't like it, they can redo it. Frankers, look, I left the room for 2 minutes and my sandwich is half gone. Hey, you proud of yourself? Yeah, whatever, hey? Well, you might as well have it now. You might as well have the cheese sandwich now. There you go. Okay, that's enough. Alright, let's try this. This is something I've never tried. A little shitty camera here. Yeah, I just got back from the mailbox, and I thought this would be kind of fun to share with people. From Manfred Berruter. Look at that. Oop. Original equipment thermostat. Winter. Not recommended for use with alcohol antifreeze. Well, it'll work fine. Look at that, an original thermostat. Apparently the correct part number for a Poly, so that's really cool. Thank you, Manfred. I just love that kind of thing, and I will be keeping the box on the shelf of random ephemera. What is also from our friend Mike S., fellow Plymouth junkie, has been so generous as to send along a package here. Oop. Oh. That was very good. And I want to thank Brian and Sophie for the lovely Christmas card. It's very, very generous of you guys to think of us here. I don't know what to say. This is all very strange for me. I don't even get phone calls, so to have people sending stuff is very flattering. Now, down to business with the items from Mike here. Whoop. Packaged better than Chrysler packaged them. Oh my. Would you believe that? That is a really nice, a really sweet tail fin emblem for the 60 Fury. And it is in excellent condition. Mine has a lot of rash around here and here, and it'll kind of detract if I paint the car. So that is really nice. And the other funny thing is that I have one good one and one really poor one, and now I have two really good ones. So again, Mike, thank you. That is very nice. He must have seen the video where I was whining about having to paint one that would still look poor when I was finished. That's going to paint up really nice, and I mean, that's what makes it a Fury in 60 is these huge, ridiculous pie plates on the tail fins. So that is a really key piece. I'm very happy to have it because I have that Fury parts car, and of course all this stuff is long gone. I know some people whine that I cut that car, but it had been used for parts multiple times before I got it. Most of the trim is missing. The interior, the speedo is gone. Like, you know, it was a parts car. So this is terrific. That really will add to the process here. And you can see that it was originally red, white, and blue. And so now we know where all the colors go. I thought it was really cool that these are actually two pieces. And that is, sorry, I'm seeing this for the first time, so I'm kind of staring at it. It's really, really excellent. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, so treasure time. What else was included here? This is from Brian and Lori. You guys, very kind. Thank you. Looks like Brian also, or possibly it's Lori that has the Plymouth sickness. Looks like a 1950 Dodge or Plymouth. Probably some of the toughest cars ever made. It's really cool. I have a couple of them. Maybe if you need anything, if you're watching this, Brian, let me know if you need anything for your car. I have to return some of this generosity somehow. Also from Mike, the Plymouth, here, let's hold that up a bit. I'm shit at this. The Plymouth accessories catalog from 1960. There's so many accessories. Look at all that. Man, my car really is a stripper. It doesn't have any of this stuff. Doesn't have power brakes. Mine has power steering, which is cool. And it has the aero wheel, which is cool. Cushion toppers. Hey, where's Mini Frankers? Why don't you sit up and say hello, everybody? Frankers is sleepy because we just went for a big run. Are you sleepy, Minnie? Why don't you say hi? No? She's just in her chair there. Wow, look, power seats, power windows, Frankers. Cushions for Frankers for the back. Swivel seats. I have to say the swivel seats, girl. Can you see? Oops. Swivel seats, girl is cute. 8-watt radio. And the 45 player. I know there's, here we go. So 2 different radios. That one and there. 2 different radios. And the record player. And what's this over here? Is that a speaker? Rear seat speaker. Cool. Yeah, we don't have any of that. It's funny. Look at this. The picture of the big back window optional on the Belvedere. They show a 4-door, but they're advertising it for a 2-door hardtop. So that's kind of a factory screw up. Rear. I should probably should have edited this. Probably like just edit this stuff. Sorry. Wow, so many awesome options. Oh, I didn't know windshield washer was an option. I guess maybe it was back then. Yeah, power locks, traction diff, spotlight. I wonder how many of those are still around. Probably not too many. I got the remote mirrors though, that's cool. And I think my car has the vanity mirror, or one of the cars has it. Yeah, a whole lot of really cool stuff. I'm gonna try to find this one I actually want. I don't really care too much about some of this, but I would like to find that deluxe bumper bar someday. The rest of that, stone shields and all that, we have that. Glove compartment lock. Oh, standard on Fury. Okay, I already have that. Yeah, some wagon stuff. Anyway, that is really cool. Thank you, man. It's very, very generous of you. And, of course, the best to last, the factory service manual. That's going to be pretty fun. I wonder, oh yeah. Sure we have bottomless problems that we can solve with this. Yeah. Oh, look at that. They even go into... I've been building these cars for so long with no manual that I don't even know what's in the manuals. All kinds of stuff. Probably some wiring diagram in there. Yeah. Terrific. Really cool. And real deal stuff, and actually in very good condition. So I know that these do actually have an actual value, so thank you very much. This is really something, and there's even some body stuff, so that's cool. Sometimes it's nice just to have references for fasteners. Over the years, these cars get taken apart multiple times, and sometimes you get one, or when I take them apart, and all the bolts go into a giant coffee can. Sometimes you have to organize it all when you're finished and putting the car back together. So that is really cool. And the other thing is that it will cross, all mechanical bits will cross to multiple different years and models. So that is a real treat. And I do have a 61 as well, and it is virtually the same mechanically. So that is something that will be very handy, and we will make sure that it features in the videos, because that's the kind of stuff we like. So, yeah, wow, what a great trip to the mailbox. Hey, Frankers, sit up, please. Come here. Oh, this also came with Mike's box. Maybe this is the fasteners that hold the emblem on. I cannot tell, as it is taped. It's taped as though it might contain the secret to life, the universe, etc. And oh, hey, look at that! I totally forgot. He mentioned this, Mike. Thank you, buddy. I won't take these out because we'll lose them. I think you may have seen, if anybody watches the videos that we make. That's all the hood letters, and from what I can see, they look to be in excellent condition. So, yeah, wow, that is amazing. Thank you, man. That is, I'm only missing a couple, but if these are better, then we'll just change them all, because I don't know how well the ones on my car really survived. I haven't taken a really close look at them. So that is really amazing. Dean will be very jealous. Come here. Come here. Okay then. Say hi, Frankers. Say hi. Good girl. Okay. I will let you go back to something productive, because this is, wow, it's 12 minutes already. Sorry. Try not to let that happen.